The Magical Horn. In ancient times, there lived a knight in England. His shield bore the image of a fearsome winged dragon, but as you will soon see, it didn't help him. One day this knight went hunting far from Gloucester and ventured into a dense forest teeming with boars, deer, and other wild animals. In the midst of a clearing in the forest stood a small hill. It was a place where weary knights and hunters would always rest when the heat and thirst became unbearable. But this place was no ordinary hill, it was magical. And so it happened that a traveler could only ascend this hill alone. They had to leave their retinue behind at the bottom. As the knight with the winged dragon on his shield rode through the forest, he encountered a woodcutter. The woodcutter advised the knight, saying, "Climb the hill and say, as if someone stands before you, 'I thirst.' Instantly a wine-bearer with a fair complexion and rich dark red attire will appear. He will present you with a large horn, adorned with gold and gemstones, the way our ancestors embellished horns in ancient times. The horn will be filled to the brim with an unknown aromatic elixir. As soon as you taste it, your thirst and weariness will vanish, and you will be ready to embark on your journey once more. And when you have emptied the horn, the wine-bearer will offer you a towel to wipe your mouth, and without waiting for any questions or gratitude, he will disappear." The knight with the winged dragon on his shield simply laughed at the woodcutter's tale. Who could be so foolish, he thought, to possess such a magnificent horn and willingly part with it? But on that same day, as he returned home weary from the hunt, tormented by heat and thirst, he remembered the marvelous hill and the magical horn. He dismissed his companions and ventured there alone. He followed the woodcutter's instructions precisely. He ascended the hill and exclaimed loudly, "I thirst!" Instantly, as the woodcutter had predicted, the wine-bearer appeared, dressed in dark red attire. In his hand, he held a large horn, adorned with precious gemstones. Greed flared up within the knight the moment he saw the horn. He snatched it and took a sip of the exquisite elixir. It seemed to ignite his blood. But even before taking another sip, the knight decided that he would empty the horn and seize it for himself. He drank every last drop of the beverage, and instead of returning the horn, a wine connoisseur would have acted nobly. He descended from the hill and ran away. Now, listen to the fate that befell this knight, who wore a winged dragon on his shield, but lost his knightly honor and stole the marvelous horn. In those times, it was customary for the Count of Gloucester to stop by the magical hill to quench his thirst from the magical horn and rest. But he learned that the dishonorable knight had violated this noble tradition. The Count attacked the villain in his own castle and, in an honorable battle, slew him. And then he took possession of the marvelous horn. But, alas, the Count did not return the horn to the magical wine connoisseur. Instead, he gave it to his sovereign and lord, King Henry the Elder. Since then, you can stand on the magical hill all day long repeating, "I thirst! I thirst! I want to drink! I thirst! I want to drink!" Yet, you will not have a taste from the enchanted horn. The Rabbit Reader read for you. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.